I thought that this shirt would be appropriate for this type of situation and for this time of year. Hey guys, this is Josiah. Welcome back to my channel. Happy Halloween, and I have a very special video for you guys today. Today I'm going to be talking about my top 5 horror films. Now, let me just start off with this disclaimer. I am a noob when it comes to horror films. I haven't really watched very many horror films at all, and I really did not even start watching horror films really until I watched It for the first time last year when that came out. So yeah, I am honestly one of the biggest noobs when it comes to the horror film genre, but I do enjoy some of the horror films that I've been watching, some more than others, but I do think that there are some really good ones out there. And so far, I have seen some really, really good ones, and so I wanted to talk about those in this video. Before I do that, though, let me just say that if you want to comment below what your favorite horror films are, that would be awesome, and then maybe I could check out some of the ones that you guys really enjoy as well. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and start off this list. Coming in at number 5, we have Saw, the original Saw movie. I loved how, tight quartered this movie was. It was very, it just felt very claustrophobic, and it had this certain urgency to it that just really kept you really engaged in what was happening. It did feel very claustrophobic and stuff, and I think that was one of the things that worked really well for, at least for the first Saw movie. Obviously the twists in the film were great as well, especially the ending twist featuring Jigsaw himself and all that stuff. All worked out really great into a very awesome, compelling movie that was really good for just how small and contained the film was, and it worked very well, I think. I don't know, there was something about how primal everything felt in the film, despite how intricate the plan of Jigsaw was. That just really worked really well, I felt like. Coming in at number 4, we have It. This was honestly probably the first hardcore horror film I've seen. I saw it in theaters and I really enjoyed it a lot, and it has incredible acting, it really does, and a really well written script. Everything about this film was really, really well done, and I think it really deserves just the praise that it's gotten, and I'm really excited for the second one. I think the thing that I really appreciate the most about the film though was the theme of overcoming fear and stuff, especially being a Christian and stuff. I really feel for that theme, and I really appreciated that theme, and I think that was a great element to have in this film. So coming in at number 3, we have The Girl with All the Gifts. This is one that few people have seen probably, but as a fan of zombie stories, this film really stood out among the rest of the zombie films that are out there to me. There were a lot of fresh ideas that were brought into this film, and while still kind of having a classic zombie story feeling to it, the film was really brutal, really delved a lot into more of the personal stories of people who are affected by a zombie virus and all that stuff. And the ending itself is still one of the most complex and confusing endings I've seen in a film, and even to this day I'm not sure how I feel about the ending, and that really just makes me want to watch the movie again to kind of try to figure out exactly what I feel about the ending, because it was a very controversial ending. There was a lot of interesting morals that were explored in the film as well, and all that stuff I just really appreciated about the film. That it wasn't just a normal zombie type of film. It really delved a lot into the moral intricacies and the moral dilemmas that these people had. Coming in at number 2, we have Aliens. This film is pretty much perfection. It is so captivating to me. Not only does it have some really impressive performances, but it really just expanded on the original Alien film and a lot, which I really appreciated, because I feel that the Alien film, the first one, it had a lot of potential with the concept, but they just didn't really execute it properly. I feel that might just be me. Hopefully I didn't trigger anyone with that, but I think that James Cameron did a fantastic job with the aliens, especially bringing the aliens more to life and stuff. The special effects in this film were some of the best for that time period. incredible. He did an incredible job with that. And I loved how it had a very horror element to the film, but it also had some really great action pieces as well for the film, and I just really appreciated that about this film. It really is a complete adrenaline rush from beginning to end. So coming in at number 1, this is my favorite horror film that I've ever seen, and this might create some controversy, I don't know, but it is A Quiet Place. This film just came out this year, but it easily is one of my favorite films, not just like as a horror film, but just as a film in general. Not only does it bring a lot of fresh concepts to the alien genre, which is desperately needed, because the alien genre honestly just kind of needs a creative boost in a lot of ways, but it focused solely on a single family and their journey through a global catastrophe, and I think that's what I appreciate about this film a lot, was just how it focused on this family and what happens to this family, how they deal with this crazy situation that's happened to the entire world. I just love films that are like that because it really just personalizes situations like that, like terrible situations, and you can really see how the family reacts to that type of situation. Honestly, I just kind of have a soft spot in my heart for like films about like fathers protecting their families and all that type of stuff as well. So that probably helps a little bit, because what the father does in that film really just moved me in a lot of ways. So I really appreciated that about this film as well. Anyway, so this list is probably pretty unconventional as far as like horror film lists go, but these are some of my favorite horror films easily. I know there's a lot I still need to see, to catch up on and all that stuff. So yeah, if you want to let me know what horror films I should check out in the comments below, that would be awesome. And let me know what you thought about my list. Which of these films do you enjoy? Do you like any of the films? Am I completely off my rocker for having these films as my favorite films and stuff like that? You can let me know in the comments below. So I hope you guys have a happy Halloween. Thank you for watching this video, and just be safe out there. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you very soon in another video. Talk to you later. Bye.